Well, week one in the books for the Birds, baby. What a win for the Philadelphia Eagles in week one. I know I'm putting this up late, just been busy with a lot of certain things. So haven't been able to really recap the game. Also, this is my first video doing an NFL reaction because I've never done any of these on my channel ever. So this is something new to me, something new for you guys, especially if you're coming from my Met game reactions and my Ranger game reactions. This is something new. And yeah, I know people judge me all the time for being an Eagles fan when I like the Mets, Rangers, and Knicks still also, but it is what it is. So what a game for the Eagles in week one. I mean, just amazing performance all around. There was a little bit in the first half, the offensive line was a little shaky. You did see Kelsey getting his number called out a bit. You saw a lot of flags flying, but it was on both ends because the Falcons also did end up taking a lot of penalties. Also, that was through the entire game, though. The Eagles cleaned it up a bit in the second half, and they were just dominant. They beat the shit out of the Atlanta Falcons, and it was so fun to watch. And just what a game. I did not expect the Eagles. If I'm being real, the win total I really thought for the Eagles, I thought at most 6 going into the season. Now it is week one, but I didn't think they were going to beat the Falcons, honestly. I really did not think they were going to beat the Falcons. I thought they'd maybe sprinkle a couple wins here and there, but this would be a team that I would have on the schedule that they might have beat, but I didn't think they were going to win. I honestly, realistically, the amount of wins I had, I thought 6 was obtainable, but the win total when I was going through every schedule, every team, and putting my predictions in, I had the Eagles winning like 3 or 4 games realistically. And if they play like this, oh boy, am I going to be wrong, because everyone is getting on the Eagles and saying, well, they just played the Atlanta Falcons. But the way they played was they annihilated them. It wasn't even fair. The Falcons did not even touch the damn end zone. And the only time they did was on the defensive side of the football, trying to stop Devontae Smith from catching the football, trying to stop Dallas Goedert from catching the football, Jalen Reagor. Oh yeah, baby. What a game for the boys. Let's start with the offensive side of the football. Jalen Hurts ended up throwing 264 yards, 27 out of 35 for completions out of all the attempts, and ended up 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That is huge right there. And Jalen Hurts in the pocket. How refreshing is it to watch a quarterback in the pocket and you know that he has a chance of getting out? Just Jalen Hurts, he knows how to use his damn legs. Carson Wentz, he would have got obliterated, and this might have been a completely different game with the amount of sacks the Falcons could have got. But you have Jalen Hurts escaping. You're able to utilize running games a lot more. You could do QB runs a lot with Jalen Hurts, where you didn't have that option with Carson Wentz. And then Miles Sanders ended up running the ball for 74 yards. Hurts got 62 yards in the run game. And then Kenneth Gainwell, who I thought they utilized really well, and I think that that was kind of important. He ended up having 37 rushing yards with 1 touchdown. I thought for sure, though, yeah, they utilized him in a good way. We didn't see Boston Scott at all. That's a little bit questionable to me. I think that Boston Scott is really good. I don't know what their plan is with Scott. I don't know if he moved down the depth chart. I don't know if, something else is going on. We don't know there, but Gainwell definitely did really well. No, pun intended or anything. Gainwell did have a great game. Ended up getting 6 receiving yards also. How about that? Watkins in the first half, just the first drive, I should say, because they didn't really utilize him as much after the first drive. At the first drive, how about that? How about that? Watkins was ridiculous. 23 reception yards. Doesn't sound like a lot, but with the way that he was on that first drive, the offense was just clicking. It was clicking, damn it. And it was so nice to see the offense have some rhythm to it. Nick Sirianni, this is a guy that I have zero confidence in, but it could, yes, there is the side that the Falcons did not have really a lot of film to look at. All there was preseason action, which is not even close to the same as regular season action, clearly on display this past Sunday with the Eagles. But Nick Sirianni's play calls were fantastic, whether it was the Falcons' lack of film with Nick Sirianni's play calls or just in general. It both could be true. It both could be that there was a lack of film to look at, and Nick Sirianni did have great play calls, and they were creative also. You're seeing receivers, you're utilizing a blocking game to open up lanes for the receivers. You're using your tight ends to block and open up lanes for the receivers. I can't stress this enough. It's so refreshing also seeing Devonta Smith, Devonta, same thing. Jalen Reagor. It's so refreshing seeing the two of them versus Alshon Jeffrey out there, barely giving a shit about football, going out there. And then Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz also was doing. He did pretty damn well. He had 34 reception yards throughout the game. There was a question if him and then Goddard are one of the plays if they actually caught the football. And then Miles Sanders, he had 39 reception yards. Dallas Goedert with 42, ended up getting a touchdown there, averaged 10.5. And Jalen Reagor, this was nice to see. Jalen Reagor with 49 reception yards. And then Devonta Smith, 71 reception yards. Oh boy, if this is who he truly is, we finally have a receiver that we've been looking for God only knows how long. God only knows how long between JJ Arcega-Whiteside, which, by the way, I did like the role that they used him in with where they did have him blocking to open up passing lanes, which was way better to see. Way better to see him in a role that actually suited him. And then how about the defense, though? How about the defense? The offense had some rhythm. The defense, woo! Darius Slay finally having someone next to him and Steven Nelson. Oh, it's nice to see. It is so nice to see two corners that are capable of playing football, where instead of us running out there, Darby, like in previous years, who are some of the other guys we were throwing out there last year? We were throwing out some bums last year, but now it's nice to have Nelson and Slay out there making plays. Didn't mean the rhyme there, but just the way it went. And then how about Ridgeway? Ridgeway had quite the game. Ended up getting a sack this game. The defensive line in general, you had Hargrave getting 2 sacks. How about that for the defensive line throughout this game? It was really nice to see. Really nice to see them do well. It was really nice to see them do well, because that's just where the Eagles' strength always is. They always are strong in the trenches, and it's nice to see that it is still that way. And then in terms of the special teams, I mean, not much else to say. Not much to say there with the special teams. Elliott doing his job. Jalen Hurts, though, if he does what he did this past week in the next 2 games, I'm going to be, if he does it consistently, great. Especially the next 2 games. If the Eagles pull out 2 wins here in a row, I'll be feeling, I'm going to be to the moon with the team. But we're going to take it week by week. We're going to see. As fired up as this game got me, I was so fired. I got more fired up. This is the first time since, I don't even know how long ago, last season, I didn't give a damn shit about any of the games. I was not fired up like I was on Sunday at all last year. I just wasn't, because of how bad the product was. And if this is what we get on a consistent basis, whew. But again, it was the Atlanta Falcons, so there is that. But there also is, again, both could be true. The Falcons could have had a poor week, and the Eagles also could have had a outstanding week. Both could be true. The Eagles may not be this good. The Falcons may not be that bad. We won't know. It's only week 1. We're going to take it week by week. But I really enjoyed that game, and I'm looking forward to the next game, because baseball's giving me... I'm going to have a stroke from baseball, and then hockey is right around the corner. So that's where my strength is. That's where I bring the best content. But in terms of Eagles football, yeah, I'm going to be getting better at this. I don't think I did too bad with the recap here for week 1, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you guys are new and into sports. We're going to be covering all of the sports, but if you're an Eagles fan, chances are you're probably not a Ranger fan, Met fan, or a Knick fan. So, but either way, I would appreciate if you did subscribe, because we do other content on here for every sports team. So it's mostly my teams that it's content for. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.